War wasn't supposed to feel quiet, but in that shattered alien temple, Jonas heard his own heartbeat like a countdown. An injured Valeri warrior, one of the galaxy's most feared, lay trapped beneath a collapsed pillar. He saved her. She lived. And in her culture, that meant something sacred, something binding. So when she asked the ancient question, "What do you desire most?" he panicked. He joked. He said, "You." And the moment she began removing her living armor, he realized he had just broken a holy law older than human civilization itself. Before we dive deeper, hit that like button if you enjoy stories where humanity surprises the galaxy. And if you're new here, subscribe so you never miss our next HFY adventure. It helps more than you might think, and it keeps these epic stories coming. The battlefield had been roaring for hours, but inside the shattered temple, everything felt eerily still, like the war itself was holding its breath. Jonas Riener, an exhausted engineer covered in dust and engine grease, stumbled through the ruins with nothing but a half-working scanner and the stubborn belief that someone might still be alive in here. A faint, broken sound echoed through the stone hall. Not human, not machine. Something. Between dot he followed it. There, half-crushed beneath a fallen pillar, lay a Valeri warrior, one of the galaxy's most feared elites. Her armor wasn't metal. It pulsed like something living, glowing faintly through the cracks. Blue fluid leaked from her side, bright as neon against the ancient floor. Her breathing was shallow, strained. Jonas froze. Saving a Valeri wasn't just unusual, it bordered on unthinkable. Their culture prized independence above everything. They didn't accept help. They didn't ask for it, but she was dying. "Hey," he whispered, stepping closer with both hands raised. "I'm here to help." She turned her helmeted face toward him. Her translator crackled. "Stay. Back." Human. He didn't. He dropped to one knee, assessed the crushing beam, and started building a leva with shaking hands. Because someone was about to die and he refused to let it happen. By the time Jonas freed her, the temple floor was shaking again from distant bombardments, but the Valeri warrior didn't move. She simply stared at him, helmet retracting with a soft hiss, silver eyes glowing like cold stars. "You saved me," she said. Even through the translator, her voice carried something ancient. Jonas shrugged awkwardly. "It was either that or let you get flattened. I'm not big on the watch somebody die option." But she didn't laugh. Instead, she stood unsteady but proud and placed a fist over her chest plate. The living armor shimmered as if responding to her heartbeat. "You have invoked the Gressler. The what now?" "The life debt ritual," she said. "You preserved my existence. By law older than your world, the saved must repay in full." Jonas blinked. "Repay? Look, it's fine, really, just stay alive." Her eyes narrowed. "You must request something of equal value, ask." He panicked. His brain grabbed the first dumb joke it could find. I want you." Silence. A deep, charged silence. Then she dropped to one knee. Her armor shifted, unlocking, unfolding, exposing luminous seams of blue beneath. Wait. Jonas choked. "I was joking." But she wasn't. The ritual had already begun. The moment Jonas stopped her, the room felt colder, like he had just insulted an entire civilization with one stupid sentence. Her armor froze mid-retraction, plates trembling as if caught between instinct and duty. Then her expression shifted, no longer fearsome, just wounded. "You mocked the Gressler," she said quietly. Jonas felt his stomach drop. "No, I swear, I didn't know. Humans joke when we're nervous. I didn't understand what you were offering." "Offering?" Her voice was a blade. "I opened my armor." "That is not an offer. It is the deepest trust my people possess." She rose slowly, armor reforming around her with sharp clicks. The glow faded, the warmth faded. Everything about her became distant again. "The debt remains," she said. "But the bond is damaged." When they left the ritual tent, the Valeri delegation glared at him with a coldness that pierced deeper than any weapon. Whispered voices followed him through the camp. An engineer had insulted a warrior. A human had dishonored an ancient rite. For the first time, Jonas felt the weight of an entire culture pressing against him. That night, he found her across the camp, standing alone at the perimeter watching the stars like they were the only ones who understood her disappointment. He wanted to speak, but she turned away. The attack came at midnight, no warning, no alarms, just a thunderous blast that ripped through the camp's eastern wall. Jonas was still elbow-deep in a half-rewired console when the lights died and the floor buckled under him. Then footsteps, heavy, precise, familiar. She appeared in the doorway, fully armored in her combat form, blue light streaming along the living plates. "You must leave," she commanded. "The enemy targets this sector?" Jonas gaped. Communications are down. I'm the only one who can. They will be irrelevant if you are dead." Her voice left no room for argument. Another explosion tore through the corridor. Without hesitation, she threw herself between Jonas and the blast, her armor absorbing the shockwave. The impact slammed her to one knee, but she still reached back, grabbing his arm, pulling him into a run. Enemies flooded the hall. She met them like a storm armor shifting into blades, shields, weapons Jonas had no names for. Every movement was precise, but desperate. She was protecting him, even though the depth between them was fractured. A final explosion blocked their escape. Smoke, fire, no way out. Then Jonas spotted a maintenance shaft, tiny, narrow, barely human-sized. "This way," he shouted. She hesitated, her armor trembled. And for the first time, she looked afraid. The maintenance shaft was barely wider than Jonas's shoulders, but she forced herself into it anyway, armor compressing, glowing plates folding tight around her frame. Every breath she took sounded strained, like the living metal was fighting her. When they emerged into a quiet vehicle bay, she collapsed against the wall, armor flickering with painful light. "It is stressed," she whispered. "Symbiosis falters when confined." Jonas knelt beside her. "You nearly died saving me." Again, she looked away. The debt compelled it. "No," he said softly. "You did." For once, she didn't argue. The battle noise faded. For a moment, it felt like the universe finally gave them space to breathe. Jonas reached into his pack and pulled out something wrapped in cloth pieces of her damaged armor, reworked into a simple chest plate engraved with symbols he had studied for days. "I made this," he said, "to show I understand now. The ritual, the meaning." She touched the metal. It hummed faintly, recognizing its origin. "You crafted a bridge," she murmured. In the glow of distant fires, she offered her hand, not in debt. Not in obligation, but in choice. Jonas took it. 2 lives saved. 2 debts cancel. A new bond formed, equal, unfamiliar, and entirely their own.